tonight we're going to deal also in Genesis. Abraham has a dream about his descendants, right?
Yes, sir.
And in Genesis chapter 15, verse 13 through 15. I should really save this. I'm going to save that one for later. I'll come back to that one.
All right.
Okay?
Yes,
sir.
When we deal with Master Farad Muhammad. Now, let's go to the book of, where is it? The book of Exodus. Oh, here, no, is that it? Okay. In the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 7 and 8. This is Moses. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt. And I have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, and I know their sorrows. Then it goes on to say, and I am come down to deliver them out of the hands of the Egyptians. Did y'all hear that?
Yes, sir.
Now, another place in the book of Exodus, Moses says that he spoke face to face with God, as a man speaketh to his friend.
That's right.
Which means Moses had a face, right?
That's right.
And God had a face.
That's right.
How did that happen? God must be a man. Now, you may say, well, brother, see, I read the Bible, and I know God is not a man because it says in the book of Numbers,
Right.
God is not a man.
Okay.
And it does say that. But see, you got to finish it. You just can't read that.
Right.
Because in the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 19, it says God is not a man that he should lie.
That's right.
Did you hear what I said?
That's right.
So it's not saying that God is not a man. It's saying that God is not a man that would tell a lie. Are y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So all praise is due to Allah.
Come on with it.
Now, hold on, we're not done.
Cool the fire now.
Jesus says, because you'll say, wait a minute. Jesus says right there in John chapter 4, verse 24, that God is a spirit.
Right.
And those who worship him in spirit and in truth. And we're not going to disagree with you that God is a spirit.
Right.
But we want to ask the question, where does the Spirit of God reside?
Right.
See, if God is only a spirit, then that makes him inferior to us.
Right.
Because we're flesh and spirit.
Right.
Right? We have both.
That's right.
If God is spirit only, then he's inferior to us.
That's right.
Are you following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you can't make God less than what we are.
Yes, sir.
Where does the Spirit of God reside? Does it reside in the atmosphere? When you take a deep breath, are you breathing in the Spirit of God?
Come on, come on.
Or does the Spirit of God reside in the greatest creation of God, which is the human being? What does the Bible say? The Bible says that he made the man and he breathed into the man of his own spirit. Is that right?
That's right.
Y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Don't get mad because we saying God
That's
is a man.
right. That's right.
Lay it out.
See, we're not saying something that is illogical. All we're saying is that the Spirit of God resides in a human body.
Come on.
Which only makes sense.
Right.
If you look at nature, nature is the same way. We have a law, right?
Yes, sir.
And the name of that law is gravity.
Yes,
But
sir.
you can't show me gravity, can you?
No, sir.
Point it out. We know it exists, right?
That's
Come
right.
on.
But the only way that we can see gravity in action is if we have something physical that proves that gravity exists. Are y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
So if gravity is real, if I drop this book, then it'll come down.
Right.
If gravity is not real, when I let it go, it'll float in the air.
That's right.
Let's do it and see.
Okay.
Some of y'all think it's going to float. I know. See, the only way we can show that that's real is by using something physical. Because the spiritual and the physical go hand in hand. Are y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
See, the only way that we know the law of lift is real is because when you design an airplane based on the law of lift, then it's able to come up in the air. Y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes,
When
sir.
you make a paper airplane and you throw it, then it's able to glide on the air based on what? The unseen law of lift. But the law of lift becomes seen, or the law of gravity becomes seen when you have something physical.
Yes, sir.
Are y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
God is the same way. How
Yes,
would you
sir.
know God exists unless there was a sun, unless there were moon, unless there were stars, unless there was a universe and human beings? We wouldn't know that God existed.
That's right.
Unless he manifested his power through something physical.
That's
Now,
right.
I remember when I was selling papers one day, an Orthodox Muslim rolled up and said, "Brother, do you believe God is a man?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Brother, God is like time. You can't see him, but you know he's there." And he rolled away before I could just break him all the way down.
Yes, sir.
Because God is like that you can tell that time has passed is if you have something physical to mark that time has passed. Is that right? So you have a bowl of bean soup and it starts to stink. Nobody has to tell you that time has passed, right?
That's right.
You can't see the time that has passed, but based on the physical thing you're looking at, then you know what? You know the time has passed. Is that right?
Yes,
you look at the pyramids in Egypt. They've been there for thousands of years. How do we know? Because we can look at them and tell what? That time has passed. Can we see time?
No.
We can't see time. Is that right?
That's right.
So, is everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Bring the knowledge.
Now, let's see. Hold on.
Come on, scientists.
Oh, now, if you have a magnet, right? Some of you have magnets on your refrigerator, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I have a magnet, and I meant to bring one tonight, because you have to show everything to black people. But if I had a magnet, could you see magnetism?
No,
You
sir.
can't see a magnet. You can't see the magnetism that's in the magnet.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So the only way you know that the magnet has magnetism is to get another thing that's physical, and then the power of what is unseen attracts the physical thing to it. Are y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But the magnetism you can't see.
Come on.
The only way you know that a magnet has the power to attract is if you put it next to a piece of metal.
That's
Are
right.
y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So God is the same way. You won't know that God exists unless you have something physical to prove the existence of God. That's why the craziest thing you can say is there is no God.
That hurts.
It's crazy as hell. Because we live in a universe that did not get here by accident. Is that right?
That's right.
Come on. Bring the science.
And the white man, every day he's proven that God is real.
That's right.
Every day he's proven the teachings of the Most Honorable Louis Muhammad. Because this man has mapped the DNA. Right?
That's right.
The whole thing. And now he's making designer plants. He's making plants that in the plant is the vaccination. I know as a Negro we don't think that's possible. You go to the doctor and you get a shot. Well, see, this man has made a banana, and in the banana is the flu vaccine.
Come on.
Now how did he do that? He's proven that God exists
He's no joke.
by what he's doing. Are y'all
Go
following
ahead.
what
Yes,
I'm
sir. Go ahead.
He's a hell of a man.
Now, okay, let's move on. Now, so it's clear. Is there something I'm missing on God being a man?
Yeah,
Take your time.
Doing a good
Take your
job.
time.
Okay, I got the Holy Quran. I'm so sorry. We can't leave the Holy Quran now.
Right,
Yes,
right,
sir.
Because the
right.
Holy Quran bears witness that God is a man. Listen.
Uh-oh. Watch out,
In the
Orthodox.
book, in the Holy Quran, chapter 19, verse 17, it's talking about Mary, right?
Come on.
And the book says, so she screened herself from them. Then we sent to her our spirit, meaning the Spirit of God. And it appeared to her as a well-made man.
That's
Because the
right.
only way she could see the Spirit is if it came how? If it came in the form of a well-made man.
That's
So
right.
you can't say with Bible, right, or Holy Quran, that God is not a man. Because we refer to him as him.
Right.
Is that right?
That's right.
As he, right?
That's right.
This is his universe, right?
That's right.
And that's a pronoun,
Come on,
and a
man.
pronoun takes the place of
Go
a
ahead, go
noun.
ahead.
That's right.
And the word he, him, and his refer to a male. It could be a male human or it could be a male animal, right?
Right.
If you see a ghost, you don't say him.
Right,
Because ghosts have no sex. Is that
right.
That's right.
Right.
It's just it if you saw a ghost.
That's right. Come on.
Look, man, I saw it, man. I ran out of the house. I saw the thing. Man, it was crazy up in that house, right? But we refer to God as he,
Yes, sir.
as him, right? And use the word his. So why would we use those pronouns in reference to a spirit? Are y'all following?
Yes, sir.
Come on with the English.
Now, see, the Christians say that God is a mystery.
Right.
Well, if God is a mystery, and the word mystery means something that's unknown,
Right.
then how can we say we know God
Right.
or can even get to know God if he's a mystery? Y'all follow me?
Yes, sir.
Now, he does some mysterious things. We can't deny that. He does some mysterious things, but he is not a mystery. Y'all with me?
Yes,
Go
So
ahead.
now, we're clear on God being a man. So let's see. Who is this man that we call Master Farad Muhammad?